Hello and welcome, my friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you for joining me today and welcome you to my Just You and Me meditative video series. In this meditation, I'm going to guide you through a visualization that's going to help you to exchange your energy. Many of us are holding a lot of negative, low vibrational energy that is holding us back, causing sluggishness, and amplifying and aggravating some of those sads, some of those fears. In this meditation, I want to help you to change that low vibrational energy, those stucks, with some high vibrational energy, some inspirational energy. Now, before we get started, like always, my friends, there are a few things that I would recommend before we start this meditation. Of course, like always, if you can, please find a relatively quiet place where you're less likely to be disturbed. I know this can be a real challenge, however, please do the best you can. Remember, this time is for you, and you don't need the demands of everyday life taking away from the opportunities that are going to present themselves throughout this meditation. Additionally, as we're looking at shifting energy, I would recommend that you do have a box of tissue close at hand so that you can deal with whatever emotion comes up in whatever format without breaking your meditative space. And finally, most importantly, I want you to get comfortable. Make sure you're wearing loose and relaxed clothing and that you're in a comfortable position with connection to the floor. The more stable you feel, the more you're going to be able to open yourself up to this meditation. Now, to start off, we're going to focus in on our breath. Breathing is the core to meditation and is what's going to support you in maintaining your meditative space. Now, a breath should be a deep, big inhale through your nose, only if you can. Pause for a moment before you have a balanced, deep exhale through your mouth. As you continue to take these deep meditative breaths, and as we start the meditative phase of this session, I want you to choose to either close your eyes or focus gently on the imagery in this video. This is truly a personal choice, and both methods are just as effective for this meditation. This time is for you, and you need to feel comfortable and safe so that you can fully connect in with this meditation. Continue to focus in on your breath. You are doing a fantastic job. I want to thank you for taking the time, slowing down, and spending this time with me. As you continue to take these deep meditative breaths, I want you to visualize in your mind's eye a dark, dusty room full of boxes. The room only has one small window in it that is caked in with dirt. This small little window does provide a little bit of light, however, not very much. The room smells musty and dusty. Too long has this room sat with no attention. It is time to get some work done, my friends. Remember to keep breathing. You head towards that small window. As you assess the window, you figure out the best way to go forward. Slowly you reach out and try and open the window. It's stuck, and it only slightly wiggles as you try to open it. You give the window the evil eye. Step closer to it. Bracing yourself, you pull hard on the window. After some tugging, the window finally slowly moves. You manage to open the window a little bit. Even this small opening allows a cool, crisp breeze to flow in. Taking a deep breath, you force the window to open to its fullest point. Allowing that cool, crisp air to naturally flow into the space. You stand by this open window, enjoying a few moments in the cool, clean air before you turn and assess the room. There are many boxes, lots of dust, and things in the shadows. So many shadows. Keep breathing, my friends. You move towards the closest pile of boxes. There are a number of larger boxes that have smaller boxes piled on top of them. As you're looking around, you see that there's a fairly large box off on its own. You go over to it. You try to open the box. It won't budge. It's sealed shut. Looking at this box in the dim light, you decide to try and move the box into the light so you can better assess what's going on for this box. The box is rather weighty. However, with some effort, you're able to push that box into the light of the open window. You need a better look at what you're dealing with. The light and fresh air feels good to be in. You turn around to look at this box, and you notice that the front part of the box is in the light, while the other part is still in the shadows. The front part of the box looks very pale, very washed out, while the back looks dark, looks heavy. This doesn't make sense. So you decide you need to push the whole box into the light to truly assess what it is you're looking at. And you find it easier to maneuver the rest of the box into the light. As you do, you notice that the front of the box is gone. It's disappeared. And as you're standing there trying to comprehend what's happening, you see that the rest of the box starts to vanish before your eyes. Before you know it, the box is no longer there. You wave your hand through where the box used to be. Nothing. It's gone. All that's there is the light from the window and that cool, crisp air. You turn to look at that pile of boxes that isn't too far away from you. You have to see if this is going to work again. You can't get to those larger boxes on the bottom, so you grab one of the smaller ones from on top. It's pretty weighty. However, with a great deal of effort, you are able to carry it into the light. Again, once that box hits the light and is embraced by that cool, crisp air, it starts to feel lighter in your hands and then disappears entirely. This brings a great smile to your face. You turn back to that pile of boxes. There's work to be done. Some of these boxes, they're way too heavy for you to move. However, the ones that you can manage to carry, to push, to pull into the light, you do. allowing the light, the fresh, crisp air to remove the box from your presence. You move about the room, trying to get to as many boxes as you can. You know that there are a lot more boxes further back in the room. They're impossible to see due to the shadows, and you can't get to them because there are boxes in front of them. Remember to keep breathing, my friends. You don't allow the boxes that you can't get to discourage you. You get as many of those boxes into the light, into the air that you can. After a while, there are no more boxes that you can move. You go back to the window. The cool air, the warm light, it feels really good. As you stand there, basking in the warmth of the light, the freshness of the air, you can't help but notice how dirty the window is. You feel around into your pockets and find a small tissue. You pull it out and start to wipe whatever dust and grime you can from the window. Surprisingly, this small little tissue removes a fair amount of dirt and grime. As you hold up this very dirty tissue, you notice that it starts to dissolve in the light too. Looking around, the somewhat cleaner window allows in a lot more light. Taking a deep breath, you assess the room, looking at all that you've been able to accomplish. You notice that the room is no longer as musty or dusty. The air feels fresher and cleaner. You can see that there is a lot less clutter. There are fewer boxes being stored in this small space. There is more space to move, more room to breathe. You've done a good job. You know that you will be back. There's more to clear away. You leave the window open. This room really needs that fresh air. You know it will help you remove some of those heavier boxes that you want to get to. Breathe, my friends. Now I want you to see silver energetical cords coming through the bottoms of your feet and entering into the earth. See these cords descend through the different layers of the earth as they head towards the center. Once they get there, the cords wrap themselves around the center 3 times before heading up towards you again. Once they reach you, these cords lovingly wrap themselves around you. This doesn't hurt. This feels really good as they help to anchor you to the earth and to Gaia. You feel the stability and foundations of the earth supporting you, stabilizing you from this amazing session. Now, on your next inhale, I want you to reach your hands high above your head, stretching and releasing any built-up gunk or stagnation that was brought on by sitting throughout this meditation. And then, on your exhale, I want you to lower your arms back down and let it all out. It felt really good. Let's do that again. On your next inhale, stretch and release any heaviness, any kinks that had built up. And then on your exhale, let it all out. Now I want you to start to slowly tilt your head side to side as you continue to take those deep, beautiful meditative breaths. Then start to move your fingers and unwind your wrists. Now wiggle those toes and roll out your ankles. We are slowly coming back to present. If your eyes were closed, please slowly open them now, allowing yourself to readjust yourself to your surroundings. I want to thank you for joining me today. You have added another tool to support you on your journey and help give yourself an advantage to overcoming the challenges that are in your life, while allowing you to engage with all those many opportunities that are all around you. You should be proud of the work that you've done here. Give yourself a big hug for taking this time for you and helping you to shift some of that energy that is stored within you. I hope that you did enjoy this meditation and that you found it helpful in shifting that energy. If you did enjoy this session, please do give it a thumbs up, as it does help people find me on the sea of YouTube. More importantly for you, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that little red bell, as there's so much more coming your way. If you're looking for an added layer of support, I do have a Ko-fi and Patreon page. I've provided links below, so you can go check it out. Again, I want to thank you for spending this time with me and being open to this healing and releasing session. Until tomorrow, my friends.